everything's strapped down and we're ready to head out for Greenwood tonight. Once we get there, we have to do a few small things like check stagger and make some adjustments, and then we'll be ready to pill pull and start racing. Tonight we'll be running the rookie and regular 270 class again. We're going to do this week and next week, and then we'll be up permanently in the regulars. So once we got to Greenwood, we rolled the car out of the trailer, put it up on stands, and I checked stagger. When I was done checking stagger, I reblocked the rear end of the car because we wanted to change what turns were in it. And then I started checking shock pressure. So I took off the top bolt on all 4 shocks, checked what pressure was in it, and everything was pretty close except the left front, which I realized had almost no pressure, which usually means the shocks are blown out. So I took off the new shock and I put the old one back on, and then I got that one tightened up, got the pressure in it that was needed, and that was taken care of. Once all the shock pressures were done, I put the car down to loosen the right rear to change the tire spacing. So I put the car down, and then I forgot to loosen the tire and put the car back up. And then I loosened the tire and put the car back in the air to take the tire off and change the spacers. Once I put on the spacers that we wanted, I had to put the car back down, tighten up the nut, and that was all the adjustments we had to make. So I put the car back down, tightened everything up, and then I turned the car around and we were ready for our warm-ups. The car is all ready and it's time to pill pull to figure out where we're going to start in our heat races. So I went up to register and they told me that if I ran both this week, I would have to stay up next week, which I thought I had 3 races that I could run up. I guess it's only 2, which isn't a big deal. So we're going to run rookies this week and regular and rookies next week. We're going to start in the back of the rookies, and we'll be rolling off for warm-ups in a couple minutes. Warm-ups kind of sucked. The track was a muddy mess and really slick. It was kind of sketchy too, because you really had to get off the gas to get your car through the turn. I don't think we're going to make any adjustments. I don't really know what the car is going to be like for the heat race because of how far off the track is from normal in the warm-ups. So we'll see what happens. I just have to say really quick that this was actually terrifying. I didn't even see the guy up by the wall because of how bad the sun was, and I was still going full speed. I didn't realize he was there until I was right next to him, and I couldn't see him. I couldn't see the caution lights. If I was about 2 feet over to the right, that could have ended very badly. So we now have a tinted visor, and hopefully we don't have that problem anymore. Now back to the heat race. The heat race was very hectic. Off of what I believe was the initial start, I tried to go high over someone, and I felt somebody bump into the side of me, and then I seen someone going towards the wall, and a caution came out. Off of, I think, the second one, I was pretty high on the track, and I tried to shoot under the guy in front of me, and I felt someone bump into the side of me and spin. That was probably my fault, honestly. I kind of waited really long to make a decision, or longer than I should have at least, and I saw their nose right at the end, but it was too late. But I got the win. I believe I have to redraw. I think top 2 redraw out of both heats, but I'm not positive yet, so I have to figure that out. I don't think we're going to make any adjustments before the feature. I just have to get used to using the brake and throttle more to get around people. But it was a pretty good heat race, and we'll see what happens for the feature. I just went up and redrew for the feature. I redrew an 8 out of 12, which I believe will put me either second or third for the feature, but lineups aren't posted yet, so I'm not positive. feature went just about as good as it could have. We got out front. We're fast through lap traffic. We had a couple close calls with lap cars, but we avoided everything and got the win. So next week we will be running double duty, rookies and regulars, and it will be my last rookie race. And then the car goes for decals Monday, so we have to get it all ready on Sunday. And we'll have a busy week, so yeah.